I'm talking with Mark Thane, Superintendent of School District 1. And Mark, the recent Supreme Court ruling that basically legalized same-sex marriage throughout the country may mean some changes or at least some additions to curriculum in various public schools. And I wanted to find out what the situation was in Missoula County Public Schools.
As you're aware, Peter, the relationships and marriage and all those types of issues are part of our health enhancement curriculum. And according to the cycle that we have submitted to the Office of Public Instruction, health enhancement curriculum will begin review this summer. So we're right now in the process of committee formation. And as we get to late summer, early fall, we'll begin looking at the curriculum in its entirety. And I'm certain that that will be an issue that will surface and will be discussed by the committee. So the committee will be put together with MCPS staff. There will be University of Montana representation and community at large representation. And they'll wrestle with all those items in the curriculum and make a determination on what should and should not be included at that point in time. Then we would anticipate next spring, in the spring of 2016, draft curriculum would be submitted to the Board of Trustees for review and recommendations on adoption.
Yeah, I was just looking at the present health enhancement instruction that was passed, originally put forth in 2003, and there are some opt-out possibilities for parents if they're a bit concerned that the kids might be learning things that the parents are not terribly, in approval of. Will that sort of policy remain in effect, or is that, again, yet to be determined?
That, again, would be determined by the committee. There will be, of course, sensitive subjects that come up anytime you deal with health enhancement curriculum and human sexuality, et cetera, that might be embedded in that curriculum. So the committee will have discussions about what grade levels different topics might be addressed and introduced, and ultimately whether or not there will be a mechanism for parents or students to opt out of that instruction.
Sure, because there are already all sorts of scaremongering on both sides of the issue. Saying, gosh, they're going to start teaching kids weird stuff in kindergarten, and they won't teach kids enough, and you know what I mean. So
right.
I certainly don't envy your committee in its challenge trying to strike a balance there.
And that's an excellent point. And again, what we'll do is take a look at what the best practices are around the country, what the literature says. We'll do a comprehensive study. We'll look at the recommendations that are contained in the standards and benchmarks that the Office of Public Instruction has determined, and then seek, of course, to develop our local angles with regard to all those curricular issues that certainly might be sensitive topics.
And it'll still be a matter where parents can sit down with the various teachers and hash things out. Is that going to be possible as well?
That's something we encourage with all curricular areas. We certainly want to engage the parents to the degree possible. I think they're the first and primary educators in many regards.